in prison and probation system. You might have seen it. He was giving it away at his booth. Hopefully you got a copy. Very good book. Pedro, together with the IPS team, has been promoting knowledge, sharing and international cooperation over the last 15 years, always focusing on a system view over prison and probation and on staff management development. For his exemplary international implication on various training projects and sharing of best practices, the Management and Staff Training Award goes to Pedro das Neves. Can Pedro join us on stage, please?
They told me I had 2.5 minutes for the speech, so I'll try to keep with that. So, dear ICPA President, Mr. Vice President, dear board members, and Michelle, Executive Director, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues and dear friends. It is impossible for me to forget the first time I got into a prison. I was 16 years old. And I had my guitar on my back, and I was really confident that I would have fun playing that afternoon. And you know, it's hard to forget the first time you get into a prison, isn't it? I think every time you've been there, or the first time, is unforgettable. You know, the sound of the turning keys, the iron gates just closing behind you, and that particular smell that turns your stomach. The other thing is, I never imagined to find some people that I haven't seen, some young boys that I haven't seen since elementary school. I never wondered what happened to them, and some of them were there. Almost 14 years later, 11 years after stopping the visits to my hometown prison of Covilhã, my company invited me to join on board in this exciting journey that took me over the last 16 years to more than 380 prisons and juvenile detention centers around the world, and gave me the opportunity to contribute and learn with dedicated professionals and decision makers. So, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, dear friends, this is in fact not my award. I couldn't believe when some of you when some of you informed me that I would have the great honor to be here tonight. I couldn't believe that. So this award belongs mostly to you, old men and women, with whom I had the chance to work, and I still have the chance to work. First in Portugal, then in Romania. There are 2 tables with the Romanian delegation there, and then in more than 34 countries in 3 continents. It has been quite a while. So there would be so many to name tonight. Even the ones that are hard to please. Where is Maria? Where? Okay. Even the ones that are hard to please. Believe it or not, it is worth to bother and listen. It is worth to act, explore and try different ways to face every days, but also some of the most complex challenges that correctional administrations face in today's world. So, again, this is your award. It's also the award of my team from IPS. And they are here today, so what they do is that they do simple things. But sometimes it looks a bit of magic, but they do simple things. They turn some ideas into action in different cooperation projects, in advisory projects, or just making the magazine that you've seen outside. So they've been doing a lot. So I have to thank João and Tiago that is here, and Silvia and Susana that represent the rest of the team for their outstanding commitment and support. So bem-ajam, I will receive this also on your behalf. And I'm just finishing, Michelle, so it's really, I know that you're getting pressured, but I just want to say, well, there are other people that this award belongs to, and those are the ones that face my absence most of the times. So they are my beloved ones, my wife, my son, my daughter, my friends, and those you know, I've been a sort of a part-time husband, part-time father, and so I really want to thank them and say that this is their award also. So ladies and gentlemen, from, well, dear colleagues, dear friends, thank you with all my heart. Bem-ajam a todos. That's the Portuguese expression. Thank you very much.